Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Ruby De La Rosa, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real consistent year. He's got an ERA under 3. Anytime you're doing something like that, you're doing just fine.
Jake Lamb has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 22.
Heading for the box, there you see the young star Yasiel Puig as we are ready for baseball.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, right fielder, number 66.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
640.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550, so I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Corey Seager will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Into the seats, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. De La Rosa's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Holt comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, my man at first, he can really pick it. As an infielder, you got to love being able to throw the ball over there, knowing that he's going to come down with it at any time.
Jock Peterson will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs.
And he leads this ball club in that department, so he's really been the guy that they're looking to drive the ball out of the yard.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is up and in, ball 1. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's Adrian now.
First baseman number 23.
As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll come in here at 263 with 19 homers and 41 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Justin Turner will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Tomas sprinting after it. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Unfortunate there with two away. I think that runner's going to score from first base, but once the ball hops over the wall, it's kind of a moot point, and they're going to have to send him back to third base anyway.
Here's Will Venable now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Chase Field. It's now 1-0 LA. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here in this one.
Gene Segura comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Yasmani Tomas will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. No one out with a runner at second. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. EK, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Venable will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch one of the most talent-laden outfielders in the game. Yasiel Puig can do it all. He can run down balls. He's got an arm that he is not afraid to show off. We'll see what he does in this one.
A.J. Pollock, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
David Peralta will stand in, and you can see that surprisingly he hits better versus left-handed pitching than he does against righties. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Bounced softly in front of the plate. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Howie Kendrick makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
De La Rosa into his motion. The 2-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Well, he's been hitting really well over his last 10 games or so, and he's someone to watch out for in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. It's already hurt him once on that home run, and even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Hyunjin Ryu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura charging this one, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, who've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Wellington Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Turner's got it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Brock Holt.
Brock Holt will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Oh, and this ball's center cut right here. Got it right on the barrel. He just drills it into left field for a 1-out single.
Jake Lamb will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Venables there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Stepping in, Ruby De La Rosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A runner on first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. Yasiel Puig will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
De La Rosa sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 5.
A reminder that Dodger baseball continues all season long here on the show. There you get a look at what's coming up over the course of the next 7 days. Corey Seager stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to left. Peralta is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Jock Peterson stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Gene Segura will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a changeup by him, so not so sure he's going to see one this at-bat.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Tap fouled at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kendricks got it and reined in 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Every time he takes a hill, this ball club has a great chance to walk away with a W. We'll see if he can wrap up another one for him here in this one.
Yasmani Tomas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Puig is over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a bobble out there by Kendrick. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
Boy, and with two away, the pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, uh-oh, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
A.J. Pollock will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
So stepping in, David Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Shoots this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. De La Rosa gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting Will Venable. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row. So now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Howie Kendrick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There goes Venable. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Brock Holt will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just 1 out.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Venable moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
A fly ball to left's not going to do you any good in this situation. Look, you got a guy on second and nobody out. If you take this to right field and advance a runner, then at least you made a productive out. Instead, this is just a waste.
Jake Lamb is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Into the box, Ruby De La Rosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, this is what the result will be, an easy pop-up.
Gene Segura gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. High pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. And that's the third out. Diamondbacks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Howie Kendrick will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Now in the box, Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
1 run, 4 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Ground ball right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
Hyunjin Ryu comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
De La Rosa pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is bunted just way too hard, so that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top 1-0. Yasmani Tomas will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Yeah, Matt, he's hanging in there among the best in the National League. Currently in 6th place in that department. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners on first with 1 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in now, David Peralta. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. And he's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Wellington Castillo will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jake Lamb digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and try.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Yasiel Puig makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. On the ground up the middle to his right, Holt. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Corey Seager will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Alex Guerrero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this 1-2.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Jock Peterson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First delivery to him on the way. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Now batting number 23.
Here's Adrian now.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Hit hard up the middle, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Well, this is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than walks.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Dominic Leone will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Dominic Leone.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's Will Venable now. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 4-2.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Howie Kendrick will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tomas coming on. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 6-2.
The catcher, number 9,
Yasmani Grandal steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right center field. Pollock looking up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they're definitely using the long ball for great effect so far in this game. That's 4 home runs in the game. In fact, 3 of them in this inning alone. Now talk about instant offense. They're scoring runs left and right.
Hyunjin Ryu will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Too high. 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Trace Thompson will come on as a pinch hitter.
Dodgers, number 21, Trace Thompson.
And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Into the box, Alex Guerrero, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch that's been in the zone this inning has been hit hard.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Right side, scooped up, And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. LA's on top, 8-2. Alex Guerrero will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Shortstop, number 7.
Trace Thompson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 21, Trace Thompson.
Paul Covington is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Chris Hatcher will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41, Chris Hatcher.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
Got him.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Guerrero's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Hit hard to the right side, gloved by Kendrick. He'll go the short way to Guerrero for the force out, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona, still 8-2. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Matt Reynolds will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Matt Reynolds.
Adrian Gonzalez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Popped up. Lamb is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. So you'll take that every time.
Justin Turner digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. To short, hit hard. There's Segura on to first, and there are 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25.
Will Venable stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Venable will turn and head for second. Venable thinking about 3. He's on his way to third. And Venable chugs all the way into third with a triple.
Second baseman, number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pollock. And that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. A.J. Pollock will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Now the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
David Peralta stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for
lefty
Los
waiting,
Angeles,
they'll go to a lefty of their
number
own
36,
out of the bullpen here.
Adam Liberatore.
From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Venable is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Brock Holt digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, still 8-2. Yasmani Grandal will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A.J. Ellis is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Drilled on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher, number 36.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Scott Van Slyke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Now batting, right fielder, Trace Thompson.
In now, Trace Thompson. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Left side. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. Well, you know, this is where it pays to be light on your feet down there at third base. You see how he starts low, so it's basically just a step and a dive along the ground. He's able to flag this one down, collect himself, and then make a good, strong throw to first to get his man.
Chase Utley will come on now as the pinch hitter.
For Los Angeles, number 26, Chase Utley.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Diamondbacks 2. A.J. Ellis will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here
Now
out.
catching, number 17, A.J. Ellis.
Chase
Now at
Utley
shortstop,
will stay in the
number
ball game
26,
as a new shortstop.
Chase Utley.
Julio
pitching for Los
Uriarte
Angeles.
will come in now working
Number
with a
8,
huge lead, so
Julio
he'll just look to get some
Uriarte.
work in here. Ready now, Jake Lamb. He got on top
Leading
of
off
one
for
and
the
was a
Diamondbacks.
ground out victim last
Third
time.
baseman, Jake Lamb.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. You'll need to guard against that.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
He pulls this one into right, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Nick Ahmed will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Nick Ahmed.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Kendrick has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
He's got to be out there on the mound thinking, what is going on here? And he comes in from the bullpen, throws 2 pitches now, and he's given up a double and a single. Makes you wonder whether he'll even get a chance to throw a 3rd pitch.
Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, apparently, they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now, with another hit or 2, they could really make this interesting.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Venable on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, every run helps, but they're running out of outs right now, and I think defensively, you're happy to trade that run for the out.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Here's Segura around third, heading for the plate. And he will beat Ellis's tag. He's in there to score.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit to short. Utley is there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
That's a disappointing final at bat there.
Now batting.
You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Hit hard to short. Utley, great stop. He's up with it. The throw. Just late. He's safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
Oh, man, and with 2 outs, too. No excuse for this. You just can't keep forcing your pitcher to get 4 outs every inning. But he's going to have to do so here, as this is going to be scored a throwing error.
Wellington Castillo stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck.
Yeah, Matt, he's just got to focus here on getting a good pitch to hit or finding some other way to just keep this line moving.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Yimi Garcia will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
63, Yimi Garcia.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 9-6. Brad Ziegler will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Ziegler.
Jock Peterson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Right side hit hard, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Well, I'll tell you, a side armor is a lot easier to deal with if you're a left-handed hitter. Here he's able to see the ball all the way in, and then he just rips it for a solid single.
Here's Adrian now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
This is something you definitely don't need when you've got a guy at the plate that can hit the ball out of the ballpark. That's a costly mistake there. Just not smart baseball.
to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Digging in, Justin Turner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Striding in to start the 9th, Brock Holt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for
So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, it's just business as usual for him, Matt. He leads the National League in that category. It's almost a guarantee that any league you leave him is pretty darn safe these days. He's like a starting pitcher's security blanket, and we'll see if he can wrap this one up, too.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Jake Lamb comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It looks like he's going to be taken until he gets a strike. Not a bad plan when you're down by 3 in the 9th.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Jansen's ready. 2-1 on its way. To 2-2 now.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Yeah, and now just 1 out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they can take game 1 on the road.
Chris Owings will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless 9th and finish off the Dodger victory.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 9-6. Good night from Phoenix.